Hi, I'm Nikki Novo, your spiritual mentor, and I'm here with your Monday message. So today we're going to talk about a really fun topic, how to manifest your soulmate, because it's like magic. So first thing, let's start off by clearing the air as to what soulmate actually really means, okay? A lot of us think that we have this one soulmate that's going to love us, and if we miss out on that soulmate love, then like we're screwed and there's nobody else for us. And that's why a lot of us try to get back with our exes, even though it didn't work out, because we're like, oh, but he was a soulmate or she was a soulmate. But I'm going to tell you today that that is not true. There's many different options for you. There's many different paths for you. There's not just one person out there for you. A soulmate, what a soulmate really is somebody that we've lived other lives with. It's a soul that we've traveled around with. And a soulmate could be your best friend. A soulmate could be a mother, your mother. We have so many different relationships with soulmates. So I just wanted to clear that air so that we can do a better job of manifesting what it is that we really want, because we're not really trying to manifest a soulmate. What we're trying to manifest is a beautiful, loving partnership, okay? So you just have to make that little switch to be able to make this manifestation work, okay? So manifesting is a real thing. It's based off our thoughts, right? What we think about, what we focus is what we call in. I love the idea of a list. And I know you're probably thinking, I've done it before, Nikki. I've written perfect man or perfect lady checklist, and it did not work for me. And what I'm going to tell you is that you did it wrong. And here's why. So first of all, a list is basically one of the steps in the process of manifesting, right? It's this physical step. We're writing it down. We're taking a moment to be intentional and really decide what it is that we want to call in. So there's several steps in manifestation, but that's one of them. So the list, usually we love to do these lists with like outside stuff. We like to say, I want, him to be tall, or I want her to be wealthy, or I want him to live in this area, or whatever it may be. And then we attract that, but then it's like, it's not really what we want, or it doesn't really feel good. And the reason is because when we're making lists, we want to go off of how we want to feel in that partnership. Not so much of the outside stuff, but more about how we want to feel. Because what we say that we want, the outside stuff, is really a manifestation of a desire. So why not just start from the desire, right? A lot of us want to date somebody who's tall because if we're a woman, it's because we want to feel feminine. We want to feel small in that person's arms, right? It's not that we want to date somebody tall for just like the hell of it. It's actually, there's a reason why we want that. There's a reason why we want to date somebody who has a financially secure job, not just because we're gold diggers, but because perhaps we want to feel secure, or we want to feel like this person can take care of themselves, that we don't have to take care of them, right? So the list really works best when we go from the desire beneath what it is that we really want. So, because the other thing is, you can attract really weird stuff if you're just going on the surface. So going from feelings, you're really like covering all your bases, and you're making sure that you're calling in what you really want. You do have to be ready to accept things that look different than what you expect, because sometimes we expect all these things to come in like this big red bow, and because we're coming from feelings, it might look a little bit different than what we expected. So just be ready for that. I remember when I was like calling in my husband, I wanted somebody who was creative and the same thing, financially secure and all these things, and he showed up in like a pickup truck and owned like some really weird like tree business, and I was like, what? Like, this is totally off. And now that I know my husband, he is by far like way more creative than I am, and he has all those things that I wanted, and I'm so happy that I came from the inside stuff and not the outside stuff, because it wasn't working for me in the past, okay? Also, I love the list idea because it keeps us on check. Like, how many times do we go out dating and then we're like, oh yeah, this guy totally works, or this girl totally works, and and we keep going, and we like, week 3, week 4, we're kind of feeling like it's a little off, but we keep trying to make it work, and we try to push it. And then if you look at the list, none of the things are on that. So I like the list because it keeps us accountable, and it keeps us, a lot of times we want to settle and we just want to get it over with, but that list is like, hey, no, like, look at these things that you wanted, and this person's not providing that for you. Like, that person's not making you feel that way. So that's another reason I love the list. But anyways, the point is that we're going to write this list, and we're going to write down the things the way that we want to feel, how we want this partnership to actually make us feel, and that's what we're going to focus on. Feelings are so much stronger than just things. So you're going to do that this week. for this week, our spiritual assignment is to make a feelings list. And if you're not manifesting a soulmate, that's okay. Just manifest what you want, but use your feelings. How do you want to feel? Sometimes it's a little hard to figure out exactly how you want to feel. So I have some examples on today's blog post. You just have to head over to nikkinovo.com, and I give a little examples as to how you can map out your feelings for this list, okay? I'm really excited to see your list. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. And I'm just excited to see what comes your way, okay? And don't lose faith, because it's coming, you guys, I promise. Thank you for watching. Continue on your spiritual path. If you ever find yourself falling off, know that I'm here every Monday. And until next time, much love to you.